Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's live stream. Well, that's quite the warm-up. I hope you all are doing well out there. I'm going to turn my phone on to silent here. Well, how's it going, everybody? It's been a few weeks since I've done one of these live streams, so it's great to be back with you. I'm going to just check the comments real quick. What is the name of that song? That song is called The Rush. Nice song, thank you. Scott Peck says, greetings from San Diego. Hope you're doing well, Scott. Let us know where you're tuning in from, because it's always interesting reading where everyone's reading, you know, the cities where everyone's listening from. The cities or countries, we've got Quebec, Chilliwack, British Columbia, I believe. How cool. Well, I'm going to play a variety of songs for you all this evening. And I'm going to play a Bob Dylan tune next. I'm going to switch over to the old Gibson here. This is a song that I've been playing this for a long time, but I recently kind of revamped it. Hope you enjoy it. 1, 2, 3. Sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, take a look out your window, I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. seem turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I wish there was something you would do or say to try to make me change my mind and stay. We never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. So it ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, like you never done before. It ain't no use in calling out my name, girl, I can't hear you anymore. I'm thinking and I'm wondering as I'm walking on down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told, gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey, baby, where I'm bound, I can't tell. Goodbye's too good a word, baby, so I just say very well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind, could have done better, but I don't mind. Kinda just wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright. Don't think twice, it's alright. Good old tune, that one. Written by the maestro himself, Mr. Bob Dylan, of course. Wrote it back in the 60s, I believe. Let me know if you enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It's good fun playing tunes like that. Well, I'm going to keep switching up the guitars here. I'm going to go to the old jazz box here and play a Misty for you. This is a beautiful old standard that I found a uniquely tasteful way to butcher. It's a ballad, but being an impatient guitarist, I wanted to find a way to put a walking bass line and kind of a swing feel to it. So that's just what I did. Here's Misty. Make sure this volume's right. Just use the sound tweaks right here. Here we go. There we go, that's Misty. I'll switch back to the acoustic, keep things rolling along. Hope y'all are doing well out there. I do have a virtual tip jar set up for these live streams. So if you enjoy the music and you want to contribute, thank you in advance. The tip jar link is just joerobinson.com/tipjar, TIPJAR. I'm just going to double check my tuning here. I saw a request come in for my song Fiji, so I'd like to play that. Thanks for the request. Zoltan says, what is the reason behind changing your mic setup for this live stream? Is it just an experiment? What difference does it make? Well, here in my studio, I record a lot of different things, and this happened to be the mic setup for the last thing I recorded. And it's a good setup for the voice and the guitar. I usually try to have the microphone be a little less conspicuous, but it sounds really good in this particular spot, so that's where I have it now. But it is a really interesting thing, moving a microphone just a slight amount and hearing the difference in the sound that produces. I do have an acoustic guitar recording course, which is a very in-depth exploration into microphones and mic placements when recording acoustic instruments. But that's the reason it's there, because the last song I recorded, that was the best place for it. Okay, here we go. This is Fiji. was one little melodic thing that I keep forgetting in there. I haven't played that song in a little while. I see a request for Fireflies. I can play that. That request comes from Jeff. Thanks for the request, Jeff. Very happy tune. Well, next I'd like to play a fairly new song. This song's called The Spark, and it's going to be on my next album. I'm going to play it on the Telecaster here. I always wonder if people just randomly stumble upon this stream. I know I have an audience that tunes in regularly, and to you all, I appreciate you all listening. This is actually a great opportunity for me to practice and work through songs that I haven't played in a while, because I'm not doing as much touring as I once was. And the live streams are amazing because I can reach people from all over the world. It's pretty incredible. But if you are new, welcome. I hope you enjoy the music. Okay, here we go. This is The Spark. Excuse me. It's the spark that wets you up with the sun. The morning air knows not what you do. is a spark. It's the spark that lets you know she is the one. There's nothing like that feeling life has just begun. You see, it's true, down in the dark there is a spark. You and I are fools to deny that sacred nature down deep in you. It's the spark that lets you be who you are. It's in your eyes. We can see the shining star burning through. Down in the dark there is a spark. It's the spark that helps you know right from wrong. It's in us all, hiding right where it belongs. Down deep in you, down in the dark there is a spark. You and I are fools to deny that sacred nature down deep in you. It's the spark that will carry you through time and claim your place in the endless paradigm. You see, it's true, down in the dark there is a spark. Down deep in you, down in the dark there is a spark. Good fun. All right. I did see a couple of nice requests coming in. One was for Flow, so I'm gonna play Flow, just because I like playing it so much. For anyone who's just tuning in, we have a virtual tip jar set up for these live streams. And if you enjoy the music and feel like contributing, that's an easy and quick way to do so. So thanks in advance to anyone who chooses to do that. Check my tuning here really quick. I saw someone ask what kind of tuner I like to use. And I like just an old school chord tuner. That's what I'm using. This one has a metronome in it as well. It's called the TM60. But many tuners do the same thing. I also really like Peterson tuners. Here we go. Let me just make a quick adjustment here. was Flow. I saw a request come in earlier for a tune called Sorry, so I'd like to play that next. Is everybody having a good time out there? I know it's Saturday in Australia. I'm coming to you from Montana, and it is Friday afternoon here, late afternoon. All right. Get the sound going here. Let me just find a different pick, excuse me. I only have my acoustic picks here, so let me get my electric pick. There we go, there it is. The little Dunlop Jazz 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here I am all alone right now, trying not to call you again. I know I did you wrong. I was blind somehow, but when if I knew then all the things that I know now, I would take us back to the night when you caught my eye, and our bodies aligned, and it all felt right. Believe me when I say that I'm sorry. This feeling still haunts me every night. Can you give me one more chance to make it right and say I'm sorry? Let me say that I'm sorry. I know I let you down, and I really hurt you, baby, but I swear I'll change. We've come this far, can't help but hope that maybe you might give me one more chance, one more chance. I would take us back to the night when you caught my eye, and our bodies aligned, and it all felt right. Believe me when I say that I'm sorry. This feeling still haunts me every night. Can you give me one more chance to make it right and say I'm sorry? Let me say that I'm sorry. All of the man I wasn't, so much of me I didn't give to you. If there were mistakes, I made them, but I can't go on just facing I lost you. There was nothing I could do. Believe me when I say that I'm sorry. This feeling still haunts me every night. Can you give me one more chance to make it right. And see, I'm sorry. Let me say that I'm sorry. All right, sorry. So we've got a few questions here. Joe, can you show us how you're holding the flat pick? Thanks, Don. So I hold it with the index finger and the thumb. Let me see if I can get the close-up camera. Index finger and the thumb. And I slightly angle it, not so it's like vertical, but so there's just a slight angle on it. And depending on the tune, some tunes will have more of this kind of curved wrist, where I'm playing more like in the gypsy swing style. Where the wrist is kind of poking out from the guitar. And sometimes, like that song, there'll be some muting going on. And muting is a great thing to be able to do if you're going to be playing electric guitar, because oftentimes you'll be playing with a lot of volume and the strings can start to ring out and become a problem. And so the muting can control that somewhat. So yeah, there's a few different schools of thought with holding the pick, but that's kind of how I do it for the most part, using one of those two methods. I hope that answers your question, Don. Will you make an arrangement of Fly Me to the Moon jazz? Maybe one day. My friend Emil Ernebro has a really nice arrangement of Fly Me to the Moon. It's of course such a great song. Someone said, what song was that? That song is called Sorry. Was called Sorry. I'll play a little swing music now. Shout out to old Chet and Jerry, of course. All right, good fun. Let me see what this tune sounds like. That, of course, is a tune from the Beatles called Across the Universe. That song is very, very Lennon. John Lennon. Brilliant songwriter, of course. All right. Well, I should follow that up with a fastball, shouldn't I? Here's a tune of mine called Royal Flush. I saw a request for it earlier. J. Rob says, "Hey Joe, can we play your arrangements at our gigs?" You are absolutely welcome to. You have my explicit permission. One, two, three, four. just put new strings on this guitar, and new strings really have a lot of presence, and they're very responsive, so it's fun playing a tune like that on a brand new set of strings. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'm going to play one more song. I haven't decided what it is yet, but let me know in the comments if you have a suggestion. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and for anyone who's just tuning in, we have a virtual tip jar set up for these live streams. The tip jar link is joerobinson.com/tipjar, TIPJAR. It's not required for admission for the shows, but if you do enjoy the music and you want to leave a tip, I say thank you. And with that, I'm going to play another tune. Check my tuning before I jump in. Helen's requesting Fine Line. All right, this is for you, Helen. Fine Line. Thanks for the request. One, two, three, four. It's a fine line that we walk every day. There's a right and a wrong in everything we do and say. It's a fine line, runs through the heart of every woman, man and child, and everyone's got to do their part. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line between the good and the bad, the truth and a fad. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine line that we dance in our dreams, all alone in the dark we'll plan our secret schemes. It's a fine line, those rules by we play. We slide 'em, we move 'em and lose 'em with our shades of grey. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line between the good and the bad, the truth and a fad. It's a fine, fine line. When you do, when you don't, it's a fine line. When you will, when you won't, it's a fine line. Between pleasure and pain, it's a fine line. What you lose, what you gain, it's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line. It's a fine, fine line between the good and the bad, the truth and a fad, a win and a loss, the worth and the cost, the rise and the fall. Do you risk it all? It's a fine, fine line. All right. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the music, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Cheers.